What's up, everybody? I was at CVS shopping, watching Lori Vallow's son, Colby Ryan, and I noticed that the jury came back in today. I didn't think that they were going to come to a conclusion today or a verdict so fast. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to happen today. So it looks like they have a verdict, and they are about to they're waiting 5 minutes for someone to show up. I'm not sure who, but they're giving them 5 minutes. And when they get there, yeah, so that's what it says, 5-minute delay. But thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm just gonna brush my hair really quick. I'm probably gonna grab a Diet Coke too, because I'm already kind of, and I promise soon I'm gonna upgrade the quality. I just upgraded the plan and it didn't come with, I just paid $17 for nothing. So stupid. But anyways, I hope you guys can hear the audio for the live stream. So let me just go on my YouTube and make sure. If you guys didn't get a chance to check out, go look up American Cholo. I was on the show last night. Go on my YouTube and make sure. Okay, yeah, you can hear it. Perfect. So I was on American Cholo last night. I got invited by two of the characters the actors from the new movie Horchata with Oat Milk. Two guys, their actual characters were Theo 1 and Theo 2 in the movie. They got invited to the American Cholo podcast last night, and they invited me to go. So go check out American Cholo on YouTube, and you'll see me on the show last night at 7. But I didn't think the verdict was gonna come in today, but it looks like the jury has come to a conclusion or a verdict, which is super fast. So what does that say? They didn't have a hard time deciding, and it was such a short trial. It was such a fast trial. Honestly, like, she wanted a speedy trial and she got it. I didn't know you could actually have a trial this quick. And a lot of people were talking about her closing statement, how short it was. It was only 15 minutes or 10 minutes. I think it was 15 minutes compared to the prosecution, the state's closing statement, which we live streamed as well, which was 2 hours long. I mean, this lady in the opening statement, they have their own like run through of the trial, and it seems like they did the same thing in the closing statement. So, So Lori didn't have much to say. She didn't even call up any of her own witnesses. So that was definitely a red flag for her side, because she didn't have anyone to, and the jury doesn't know that a lot of the people that are involved in the case have passed away. Her kids have passed away. I know they know the brother who was the shooter passed away, but if the jury, and then the jury got to go home last night. So how do you go home? And if you live with someone, you have to tell them not to show you anything. How curious would you be to go home and be dying to look at an article on the internet? Or, just how can you how can you block yourself from seeing any of the information that's out there about her? Like, that seems like it would be super hard to do. But yeah, so I was at CVS right now. I didn't think because I was CVS across the street from my house, and I didn't think this verdict was going to come in. And then I have my headphones on because I walked over there and I jumped on Colby Ryan's channel. I was going to stream his reaction because he's doing his own live reaction. This is his mother, and he says he feels bad that he's not in person right now, but he is doing a live reaction. So I could actually pull up his reaction and we could see, but we'll just go ahead and do our own reaction. And then, I don't know, maybe I could pull it up right now and let's just see what he's doing. They are just giving 5 minutes for a couple other people to show up. I'm not really sure who it is, but I believe it's for the state's side. It's for the prosecution side. So I'm not sure why they are giving these people extra time. But yeah, I was at CVS. I went looking for some hair products. I love CVS. I love their reward system. I got $6, and so I barely paid a few dollars for what I wanted to get. But I just happened to see, I was walking over there listening on my headphones, and I just clicked on YouTube and I saw that Colby was live, and then I saw the court. They just took a break right now, but right before this, the judge was on the stand and he did say that there is a verdict. Oh, it says she was found guilty. Did that just pop up? How are they doing a spoiler? Oh my God. Okay. Definitely she's found guilty. How am I just seeing that? I'm such a blonde sometimes. Okay, did that just show up? That must have just showed up. Breaking, found guilty. Okay, so I'm going to jump to Colby's channel. Because, oh shit, okay, they're back, okay. And there's a delay on the court, so somebody put it in the comments, so, well, and then it's also on the TV. There's Kay, that's Charles' sister, the guy that was unalived, so I know she's happy.
Or financial harm.
Absolutely.
And you're also further agreeing that the offense involved the presence of an accomplice?
Oh man, everybody's spazzing out.
Here in a couple of minutes, but per the court order's rules, this is why we've been having it on a 30-minute delay the past couple of weeks. We aren't able to live stream it. So we will get to that verdict momentarily, but I think just an end to a case that, again, 6 years.
We're going to look at
killing
Colby's
of Charles happened before JJ and Tyler both went missing.
Because he's doing his own reaction.
We, the jury, duly impaneled and sworn in the above entitled action, upon our oaths, do find the defendant, Lori Vallow, as to the crime of count 1, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder occurring on or about July 11, 2019, guilty. Signed, courtroom.
This is her son.
Is this your true verdict? So say you one and all.
Yes.
I guess
On the court's own motion, I'll go ahead and ask the clerk to poll the jury.
we were watching on a different channel. He's watching East Idaho News, and I was watching Fox 10. Fox 10 is in Phoenix.
Juror number 6, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
He's watching the Idaho
Yes.
Juror number 8,
news station,
Yes.
which is
Juror number 9, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 10, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is this your true verdict?
oh,
Yes.
he seems
Juror
like
number
such a
12,
nice
is this your true verdict?
person. You can see he has pictures of his
Juror number
his
15,
niece and his
is this your
nephew
true
behind
verdict?
him. He has
Juror
pictures
number
of them.
16, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Those were his little
All
brother.
right, I'm going to ask the jury to
Little
retire to the jury room for just about 2 minutes. I need to discuss something with the parties before we determine whether you're done or not. So the admonition still applies. Please go to the jury room for a few minutes.
All right, to the jury.
Wow.
Okay.
He was watching a different stream, which he didn't want any spoilers, so it's good that he was watching that one.
It's a long time coming, man.
Please be seated. The jury is no longer present. I'll ask the defendant, you indicated earlier perhaps
It's a long time coming,
willingness
bro.
to stipulate to aggravating factors. Is that something you want to do, or do we want to go through this aggravation phase?
I'm willing to stipulate to it, Your Honor. All that it is the dangerous phase. Is that correct? There's only one statute that.
Well, the state,
Doesn't sound
the
very
jury would need to
surprised at
find,
all.
first of all, whether or not this is a dangerous offense first. Secondly, whether the offense caused physical, emotional, or financial harm to the victim, or if the victim died as a result of the conduct of the defendant caused emotional or financial harm to the victim's immediate family. And then thirdly, the offense involved the presence of an accomplice. If you're willing to stipulate to all three of those, we can do that. If not, we'll bring the jury back in.
I will stipulate to it, Your Honor.
All right. You understand that if you stipulate to this instead of a jury finding, well, let me back up. You understand the jury would have to find these aggravating factors beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes.
All right. And do you understand that if you stipulate to these factors instead of a jury doing it, I could also find additional aggravating factors at sentencing?
Sure.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you in any way to get you to stipulate to these factors?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything to get you to stipulate to these factors?
No.
Have you had any
Damn.
drugs, alcohol, or medication in the last 24 hours?
No.
Do you agree that pursuant to the jury's
We can
verdict of
watch
guilt,
the other one.
that this would be a dangerous offense because a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument?
Let me jump back to the other one. I guess our stream, or the one we were watching, is on a different.
Jury to retire to the jury room for just about 2 minutes. I need to discuss something with the parties before we determine whether you're done or not. So the admonition still applies. Please go to the jury room for a few minutes.
All right, to the jury.
Well, that is it. She's guilty. Let me see what Colby says.
Stipulation to those three factors was knowingly,
Oh, he's still
intelligently, and
crying.
voluntarily made. I will accept the defendant's stipulation. At this time, I'm going to bring in
Oh my
the jury
God.
and release them from the admonition. Before we
Let me gather myself. Hold on.
do that, well, as
All right.
my staff's lining up the jury, do you want to have a sentencing date within approximately
That's
30 days?
her oldest
or
son, or
do you
her
want
older
to wait
son.
until after the next trial to be sentenced on this matter?
What does the court prefer?
It doesn't matter to me. Maybe you want to talk to your attorneys or advisory council about that. We don't have to do it right now. You can do it in a few minutes.
Oh, shit. Ugh. All right.
Well, she was found guilty. They came to a verdict in less than a day, and she's got another trial she has
She's
to do
just such a liar.
May 30th.
And she's lied her ass off about my entire family. She tried to lie to me about Tylee and JJ, and she's just lied about every single thing she's done to my family. And so for people to see that and recognize that, it's crazy. Like it's everything you need. It's justice, but at the same time, it just makes you realize that she's such a liar. And I know, I don't have words right now for this. That's all three, everybody. That's everybody, man. Now it's just for Brandon.
So yeah, her next
I'm a mess.
trial is
Please be seated. The jury is present again.
her nephew.
Members of the jury, you are
was
now
shot
released
at.
from the admonition. This concludes your jury service. I want to thank you for your jury service in this matter and your attention in this matter. The admonition is lifted, meaning you can talk to anyone about any aspect of this case that you want to at this point, but you also have the right to not talk to
Now they
anyone
can
about
talk
any
about it.
aspect about this case. I just need to take care of a few more matters, but if you want to wait for me in the jury room, I'd like to thank you
So
personally.
I bet you Lori gives a
And
post
then you
trial
can be on your
What
way.
a
If you
verdict
don't want to wait for me, that's fine
interview.
as well. But
she's
you are
not going to be able
released
to
to
help
go at this
herself.
time. All right, thank you.
All rest of the jury.
Are they going to put her in cuffs? Well, she's already a felon. She's already a prisoner. So well, that's it,
There's
guys.
just finally shut on it.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of
It's
donations.
finally shut, bro.
All right, please be seated.
All right, guys. Well, I just wanted to
It's
hop
just
on
so
Do you
needed
want
to be
to
done.
and
Talk to your advisory councils briefly to
thanks for tuning
discuss
in. She is
whether or not you want to proceed
guilty
to sentencing or wait until after
with
the
less than a
next
day,
trial.
but
We could just wait till after the next trial, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'll hold off on
Got
ordering the
another trial,
pre-sentence report
like I
until
said.
we resolve the next
anyways,
remaining case.